Hello, hello! Perfidious Pete here with another blast of boiling hot alien action in XCOM The Long War. And things certainly are heating up of late since the aliens have apparently abandoned their campaign of endless small UFOs in favor of non-stop harvesting and abduction missions. Unfortunately, for the aliens at any rate, they've been about as successful in their harvesting as an Oklahoma farmer circa 1934, and their abduction attempts have made the Lindbergh kidnapping look like a criminal magnum opus. But despite those failures, the aliens refuse to be deterred. They're stubborn little buggers. They're a lot like M. Night Shyamalan. They just keep doubling down on a three-legged horse, convinced that if they enter it into Kentucky Derby enough times, it's gonna win one of these days. Unlike M. Night, though, who at this point I think is the living embodiment of the gambler's fallacy. One might say, in fact, the avatar of the gambler's fallacy. But unlike M. Night, the aliens may eventually manage to pull out a win just through sheer attrition. As you can see here with our barracks list, we have suffered more than a few casualties on our last couple missions. Got 6 of our troopers in the hospital. And our list of fatigued troopers is longer than Santa Claus Naughty and Nice list. It's getting up there. So if they keep...
Promotions available in the armory.
Yes, thank you, Magil Barrett, once again for interrupting me, reminding me that there are promotions that I'm not interested in handing out. I'm telling you, Magil Barrett, when it comes to beating a dead horse, good sweet God, you are the world fucking champion. If there is a dead equine anywhere in your vicinity, you will take your whip, go to that equine, and just beat it until it's nothing but bones and hooves. Anyway, as I was saying, the aliens may eventually succeed just through the fact that our troopers get tired and they have limitless numbers. And we still don't have a trooper psychically powerful enough to fire up the Gollop Chamber. So really, there's nothing we can do but head on up to Mission Control, sort of cross our fingers here, and get to scanning and see what happens. Some psychic training completed, that's good. Justin Bieber has failed, that's less good. But, in all honesty, it's less good, but not unexpected. We weren't overly confident in the Biebs anyway. And if you notice, Bieber did have a pretty terrible opportunity, only a 33% chance, so... Failure was expected, 1, because it's Justin Bieber, 2, because his odds of success were not fantastic. It'd be about the same as if Bieber came out tomorrow and said, hey, I'm going to go climb Mount Everest just on a whim, and then headed off to Nepal, I think it is. It'd be about the same level of expected success. You gotta be shitting me, right, Germany? Do you honestly think that Dr. Valen is going to let me give away her Benedict Cumberbatch chew toy for 65 credits and 2 fucking engineers? Do you really think that's going to happen, Germany? No, I mean, I want an answer. This is not a rhetorical question. I'm sincerely curious if you think there's any way I might ever approve this. No. So you're just wasting both of our time deliberately? Yeah, that's what I thought. If I approve this request, Dr. Valen would murder me in my sleep. I'm just going to forget that you showed up today. Pathetic. Axel Rose back on duty, that's good. Got some, a bunch of our troopers coming back, which is fantastic. I feel a little more comfortable now about our fatigue situation. Heavy weapons research is completed, that's excellent. We're going to look and see what this gets us. What can we build? Particle cannon. That's very interesting. I actually would like a particle cannon. That's the plasma weapon for the mech. One of those could be very useful. Plasma Dragon, also highly interesting. I feel that some of our LMG build gunners, specifically Joss Whedon and Megan Fox, have been a little underutilized as of late, and having a Plasma Dragon would help bring them back into the mix quite a bit. Also, I would like to go with 2 gunners when we go into the Temple ship, a mobility gunner and a long-range gunner, if possible, so we will try and build one of those as well. The heavy plasma rifle, honestly, I have no real interest in. I don't really like the heavy weapons. I feel the to-hit penalty more it more than counters the extra damage. You get too many more misses to make up for it. I feel the regular weapons do more aggregate damage simply because they hit more often. Sure, they don't hit as hard, but they do hit more often. Fusion weapons is very tempting. We're sitting on a big pile of Illyrium because we haven't been using it a whole lot lately. The alloys and weapon fragments are trivial at this point. We have more of those than we could ever use. You know what? Yes. Do it. Give me. I want the fusion weapons, Dr. V. I need them, frankly. I need them. Because the idea of Banjo Thompson with a fusion lance fills me with an unholy glee. So please build one of those as swiftly as possible. And speaking of unholy glee, one other thing I do want to do.
Arrived this morning, Commander.
Yeah, it's nice, Dr. Shane. I'm going to order another firestorm while we're down here. We only have 5. We've got more than an abundant amount of the things we need to build one, so we're going to go ahead and do that. And one thing I am going to do, however, which I failed to do last time, which is how, like, Brick Kowalski wound up with a fucking firestorm. We're going to do a little bit of shuffling here. We're going to take probably our number 2 pilot. I don't really want to take... Who is our number 2 pilot? It's probably Carrot Top, right? I don't really want to pull Carrot Top. Do we have somebody else who's comparable? It's not Candyman, Panic. Eggs already has one. Keitel already has one. Do we have somebody else who has like a comparable number of kills? Eater's not too... Oh, Brick here has... He's pretty good. Yeah, Brick has 7 kills. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. Brick's in a shitty ship, just got a laser cannon. We're going to bring Brick up here. And then we're going to take Heater, who has far fewer kills than Brick. We're going to move him down to South America to backfill that log. This way, when the Firestorm comes online, old Brick Kowalski is going to be the man to get it. Carrot Top I would give it to, but he is our only unit who has a plasma cannon ready over Asia, and we may need that, so we're just going to... Sorry, you're 1 kill short of being our top trooper, Carrot Top, but honestly, I don't feel that your prop comedy merits being rewarded with a Firestorm. I think it's Raven Interceptor for you for the rest of your career. You're always going to be a B venue guy. You're not ever going to play Madison Square Garden, Carrot Top. You should just come to accept that.
New promotions available in the armory.
Once again, Magil, thank you for beating a dead mule. Everybody, you know, I guess if you could knacker it, we could at least make it into sausage for breakfast. That would have some benefit. Jennifer Lopez succeeding in a little psychic training. That is a good thing. I think that gives J-Lo Psi Panic, which is useful. Red Brown, are you ready for the tube? He is. You know what? I'm going to hold off on Red Brown, though. I think we don't have another scout that's worth a shit, do we? Jaden Smith is tired for 3 days. We've got Red Brown. Tara Reid, I know, is in the tube already. Yeah, our next best scout is Dominic Purcell. I want to keep at least 1 Master Sergeant scout available. So, Red Brown, you are not going to get this tube entry. We will send you when the next tube becomes available. We're going to send somebody else instead. Probably Sung Kang. Definitely Sung Kang. If we can get Sung Kang Psi Panic, that's going to make him a useful addition to the team, and I would feel more comfortable about taking him with his slightly gimped build on missions again. So we'll go with Sung Kang instead. That's fine. Back to scanning.
Contact detected.
Fuck. Alright, so all we have is Carrot Top, who I was just bad-mouthing. Now I feel a little bit guilty about sending him up to try and shoot this down. I don't like his chances. I honestly don't think he is going to be able to bring this down, but if he doesn't, it'll land and then we can just raid it. Let's put Carrot Top on defensive, and I think what we'll do to help him out, he is going to need some help. I think what we'll do is use a booster. If we have a dodge booster, we'll use that, and then if we need it, a tracking booster as well. Although I don't think we'll need a tracking booster, because he'll either be dead or have it brought down before it's time. So let's go ahead and kick on the dodge. Getting some good hits out of Carrot Top. He may be able to get it done. Okay, perfect, actually. You know what? He splashed it. Honestly, given our fatigue situation, I'm okay with that. The splash is not a critical drawback. Carrot Top did get a kill. We're still going to get the bounty, which does get us a few materials. But honestly, that was probably the best outcome we could have hoped for. So fantastically done, Carrot Top. Buddy, I'm sorry I was picking on you. I was a little verbally abusive. I do that. I don't really think before I speak all the time, and sincerely, I apologize. You did a fine job. I'm glad you're on the team. You're still not getting a firestorm, of course, but I am glad you're on the team. I think that was our last dodge module. That's why I'm coming down here to visit Dr. Shane, because if it is, we're going to have to build more. We need those. It was, in fact, our last dodge matrix. Okay, how many can we build? I can only build 2. Well, build the 2 I can build. Probably because I'm out of Cyberdisk Rex. Come on, guys. Yeah, Cyberdisk Rex are the limiting factor. It's certainly not money. We got a fucking shitload of that. Alright, so we'll order those 2. That's fine. Let's get back to scanning and see what our next mission's going to be. We got K-Stu, Cat. Alright, so most of our team is all back on duty. That's fantastic. Absolutely, Canada. Absolutely. I have 2 elite captives. Don't need either one of them. Brilliant bid. Perfect offer. 2 bonus scientists for no real reason. I mean, I appreciate it. And absolutely. I love fulfilling requests for Canada. It makes me feel good. You're a credit to the species, Canada. You really are. You're like one of the greatest nations on the planet. And I mean that sincerely. You guys you're awesome. Canada is awesome. Dodge matrices are done. Good. When have you ever heard anybody say anything bad about Canada? Seriously. Think about it. Whoever goes, God, fucking Canadians, Jesus, I hate them. Nobody says that. They're just a congenial people. Anyway, we got Peanuts and Heater. That's it, huh? 16 hours for Panzer Vol. We know that's an ironic nickname. Londart is down. Alright, well, let's send up Heater then. Got a small craft over Argentina. Should Heater fail here, we could also send Peanuts up to have a football yanked out from underneath of him, because, well, that's what happens to Peanuts. If Charlie Brown has taught me anything, that's the one thing. Come on, we need this. We need a mission. We got troopers who need psychic EXP, and they ain't getting it, staying at home. Could you hit the alien? You could, but then you just straight up exploded it. You're a jerk. You're a fucking jerk. And I mean that sincerely. The fusion weapons are finished. Let's take a look and see what that gets us. What can we do about research? Anything? Alright, fusion weapons. Blaster launcher? Yeah, I'm gonna build a blaster launcher. You know how I feel about fucking Rocketeers.
Team, Commander.
Also, why did we
I've
not?
already put the new recruits to work in the lab.
Well, that's nice, Dr. Valen, but where's the other thing that we got? It was a fusion something. Fusion weapons. Blaster launcher. Fusion lance. Okay, well, we would like to very much build one of those. Do we have the gubbins necessary? I really want to build a fusion lance for Banjo Thompson. That would make him the ultimate killing machine. It would be a thing of horror for the aliens. Where are you, Fusion Lance? Are you on here? Fusion? Fusion Lance, somewhere. There it is. It's going to take almost all of our Illyrium. And you know what? I'm still going to do it. I want Banjo Thompson to have a Fusion Lance. Frankly, I need Banjo Thompson to have a Fusion Lance. So, yeah. I want to lance the aliens in their tender little buttholes. I mean, that's actually normally Banjo's bit, but in this case, I want to watch, as fucked up as that sounds. I want to watch him destroy them, rectally. I don't want 2 engineers, Australia, but I also don't... Yeah, fuck it. Sure, why not? Enjoy. I don't need 10 heavy floater corpses.
New promotions.
Hey, Tara Reid succeeded. Oh. Lindsay Lohan's got to be feeling the heat at this point. If Tara Reid is back in action with newly developed psychic powers, she now also has the Predator Stalker Cloak ability. I'm telling you, Lindsay has got to be feeling a little bit nervous. Tara Reid is... she's on her heels and closing fast. She wants that volunteer gig. She needs it, frankly. She's got to have something to turn her career around. 18 drone wrecks. You know, I don't care. We could use those drone wrecks to build tracking boosters, but I could build like 40 of them if I wanted to. So, you know what? Have your drone wrecks. I don't care. No, I'm not giving you flight computers, Egypt.
New promotions available.
Sung Kang, also a psychic success, which is fantastic. He hasn't been enjoying a lot of other successes lately, so I guess he needs anyone he can get. What are we going to put in a tube in his place? None of these folks really trip my hammer. Dr. Worm is a no. I suppose Alan Hawkeye Alda is better than an empty tube, and that will be giving Hawkeye Psy Panic, which would, you know, give him 2 tools in his arsenal, since he can't hit an enemy with a weapon, but now he could not only suppress them, he could potentially panic them as well. It's like effectively quadrupled his usefulness.
New promotions available in the armory.
Justin Bieber's campaign of failure is going to continue unabated. Frankly, no surprise. Bieber, keep going back in there, buddy. You'll get it eventually. Just keep sticking to it. We have faith in you, Bieber. We believe that you can eventually learn Distortion Field.
Contact detected.
Fighter over to UK, huh? Alright. Here's the question. Do we send the Riddler first and then follow it up with Sparrow? Or do we send the Sparrow first and follow it up and try to get Riddler his first kill? I think we go the latter route. Mostly because I don't feel very good sending a crazy person into battle over and over again. I mean, clearly Riddler is crazy. His continual picking of fights with Batman indicates some sort of dramatic mental derangement. But I don't feel about using him in such a fashion. Alright, you should probably bail out, Sparrow. That's, I think, sufficient damage for you. So let's see if Riddler can maybe close things out for you. Go throw a conundrum at him, or perhaps an enigma, or some other confusing... Or you could just fucking let him fly away, bombing targets in the United Kingdom and increasing panic. I mean, consider that as well. That's also quite lovely. Well done. So, things on the air game have not been going particularly well. I mean, other than the fact that we're exploding shit, which is kind of nice, but...
Guess who?
I'm gonna guess it's the council, because it's always the council. Also, this says incoming council communication, and I, unlike you, Bradford, can read. What do they want me to do? 247 credits and panic reduction for a bomb disposal mission in Brazil? Why not? Bomb disposal means Thin Man, and Thin Man means an opportunity for us to get a little bit of psychic EXP, which frankly, we desperately need. At this point, we just need any kind of mission. I'm not going to be overly picky about what that mission is. Let's see here. Sniper. Rihanna. Yes, absolutely. Let's make items available. We're going to get Rihanna kitted up, loaded out, and ready to do a little bit of alien snuffing from a long way away. Rihanna's going to do, she'll do fine on a bomb disposal mission. She can pretty much snipe the whole map from wherever she spawns. Seraphim armor, plasma rifle scope, laser sight, sorted. Lindsay Lohan, of course, going on this mission. She's the hero that we need, if not the hero that we deserve. Archangel armor, of course, for Lindsay. We're still bucking to get her that last 204 psychic EXP that's going to put her over the top so that I can cram her in a giant metal tube for several days and she can come out and perhaps be my fucking volunteer. Standard gear for Lindsay, it's got her sorted. Tara Reid also is going on the mission. Could send Jaden Smith as well, but Tara Reid can use her newly enabled camouflage abilities to good effect for us. Archangel armor for Tara. We're going to give her a reflex cannon, of course. A psi grenade, because one of these days I will eventually throw one at something, I swear. I probably will try and do it if I remember and there's a situation that merits it. Which is me hedging my bets, because I'm absolutely not going to do it. John Flansburgh, I think, is going to be our assault trooper, because he's like our last gunnery sergeant, right? Or alternatively, you know what? Dare we could take Charlie Sheen too, actually. There's that has merit as well. But I was thinking about taking the crazy-ass Corporal Nick Terminator Stahl perhaps on his first mission. You know what? Yeah. There is no greater man on the planet than John Connor, and we're going to take John Connor into battle for the very first time. So it's Walker Servos, breaching ammo, and you better get used to this loadout. You're going to be seeing it a lot there, Nick Stahl. Do I want to take an arc thrower? I really don't. It's just going to slow him down, and I don't care about capturing Thin Men. I really don't care. I'm going to take it anyway because, oh, fuck it, that's what I always do. And I'm a creature of habit, if nothing else. A gunner. I will take probably Katy Perry, I think. Is Katy available? Yeah, Katy Firework Perry. Yeah. She still needs regular EXP, so we're gonna favor her over some of our higher rank troopers. We'll give Katy Titan armor. She's gonna have, of course, a Plasma Nova gun. My real reservation with Katy Perry is her foot speed is real bad. Katy is very, very slow, especially for a mobility gunner. Katy really would be better suited as an LMG gunner, but we don't have an LMG for her to use, so kind of out of luck, Katy. Sorry. What do we got? Sniper, infantry, scout, assault. Gunner. Gonna definitely need a medic and an engineer, so let's make that happen. John Rat Leguizamo, of course, gonna be our medic, because John Rat Leguizamo himself, no slouch in the psychic department, and he is making a run at possibly also being the volunteer. He has the highest willpower of any of our troopers. He also has the aim to allow us to give him a big real boy gun. So, congratulations, John Leguizamo. It's nice to see you. You've graduated up to the big boy leagues. We just need an engineer, and I will take literally any engineer with a psychic power. Kesha, you know what? We're going to take Kesha for a specific reason. Kesha actually has Mind Merge, and she's going to be the person that boosts, ideally, Lindsay Lohan's will to the point where Lindsay Lohan can mind control an ethereal perhaps one day. So we're going to keep her in tandem with Lindsay Lohan just so we can keep their fatigue on sort of the same schedule. We probably don't need all those grenades, so we're going to switch those out for battle scanners. Vortex armor to help with Kesha's speed. She's a little slow. Plasma carbine, of course, for the same reason. And our last trooper is just going to be a mech unit, and that's probably going to be Charlie Hunt, I'm assuming he's available. He is. Alright, so Raleigh Beckett's getting the call here. Still bucking for that Master Sergeant promotion is Raleigh. No real end in sight for Mr. Beckett, but, well, you make do with what you got. Double proximity mine launchers for Charlie, of course. You know, the Electropulse is probably more useful than the regular grenade. Actually, that's not true. If this is a bomb disposal mission, it's going to be either in the train or the graveyard. Yeah, this will be Thin Men. There won't be any kind of mech units, so we don't... Yeah, let's take the regular grenade launcher instead. Probably just a better overall pick. And I think Illyrium turbos, because we normally would give him tactical sensors, but I would prefer the speed in this mission over the extra defense. It's going to be thin men, so extra defense and all the extra defense in the world isn't going to help us. They're all going to hit anyhow. So that's our team. Let's get stuck in. And I'd say I was a little nervous going in, but in this case, I'm not nervous at all. We are way, way over-geared for this. We are loaded for bear, and we're actually probably hunting, like, maybe squirrels or rabbits. I mean, if we see a bear, we've got what tools we need to bring it down, but let's face it, we're not going to see a bear. Also, I'm not sure we've ever done a bomb disposal map on, or a bomb disposal mission on this map. This should be interesting. Is this Robert Loggia's pork store? Man, it's been forever since we've been to Robert Loggia's pork store. Operation Stone Hero in the pork store. Wow, I'm excited. Love pork. I mean, lately we've been eating alien corpses because, Jesus Christ, we've got 4 trillion of them cooling in the freezer, and we decided that if we couldn't sell them or unload them or use them for research, we might as well do something with them. So we've been eating them. But you know, pork's gonna be a real nice change. Also, I love this map. I don't think we've ever had a bad mission on this map. I really don't.
We're picking up some unusual heat signatures in the area.
Yeah.
The aliens are using some kind of portable power node to charge.
That a fact, Dr. Shane. I'd have never suspected.
If you can disable that equipment, it should buy you some time to get to the explosive.
Could you shut up and let me disable it then? You and Bradford Yak and I could have already had one of these triggers tripped. Nick Stahl. So Nick's first action as a hero of the XCOM project is to disable a bomb trigger. Looks like the front of the pork store is in the clear. We're going to have Katy Perry advance to this corner. And I'm actually a little upset that I brought Rihanna. This is not a fantastic map for Rihanna to engage on. This is... She's going to have some problems with, like, lanes of fire and whatnot. This is not a fantastic opportunity for her. I mean, I still feel she's probably going to positively contribute, and it's not like we're overly concerned with this particular mission or map anyway. It's pretty straightforward.
Roger, Dodger.
Still, though, I would feel more comfortable if things were a little better set for her. So we're going to be dashing. That's a little concealment there. We're going to have, of course, Lindsay All Day, Lohan, and Tara Reid going in full-on invisibility mode. They are concealed, so we can be as crazy, dangerous, desperate as we want. The predators are stalking their prey, gentlemen, so be on the lookout because Lindsay Lohan and Tara Reid are on the prowl. Alright, anyway, John Leguizamo. Also, why don't you go cover that door beside Nick Stahl, John? Make sure our little Terminator friend survives his first mission if he would. We would like him to have a slightly longer career than his compatriot Willow Smith did. Let's face it, Willow was not exactly around for a great length of time. So are those Seekers? Was that the Seeker noise? You would think by this point I would easily recognize this is a particular variety of enemy noise, but I still haven't fully internalized it because I'm dumb. Anything in here, Tara Reid? No, there's a bomb trigger. You can probably take care of that, right? So you're going to be revealed here, but you have lightning reflexes, and that's fine. No problems for Tara Reid, everything A-OK. Tara Reid's going to go back into camo mode. So that's another disarm for us. Lindsay Lohan, why don't you advance to this door? We can do our patented double door kick. And like I said, we've never had a bad experience on the Pork Store map. Usually in honor of the fallen Robert Loggia, everyone. That's not exactly what I meant to do there, Kesha, but, you know, that's okay. We may revisit Riri in a moment. Once we kick this door open, I have a feeling we're going to see some aliens outside of it.
I'm on my way.
So I would prefer to have everyone in the best possible firing position before we make that happen. Just go ahead and go on Overwatch there. You know, what would also not go amiss here is perhaps a battle scanner would be enormously useful.
On the move.
The Terminator Nick Stahl is going to advance in. Let's Katy Perry, why don't you take cover behind this garbage? You know, I hate to say this, but it kind of seems strangely appropriate for Katy Perry to be amongst the garbage. And we're going to go ahead and have John Leguizamo whip a battle scanner out here, just to kind of get us eyes around this corner so we know what we're up against. We've got the rat, of course, in full effect, and the rat sees nothing, which is fine. That means I'm going to advance further with Katy Perry. That was really... Oh, there's the Thin Man right there, though. I mean, I see him. He's right there. There's a pot of them standing right there.
Moving.
Seems like maybe we should kill those guys. Just saying. Overwatch for Rihanna, then. Rihanna's going to have some targets. We're going to have an abundance of targets with Charlie Hunnam once I kick this door open, because I think we're going to go with a little bit of unusual grenade activity. Probably shoot one between this semi-tractor trailer and the cab. Oh, nope, those guys have moved. Alright, never mind. I had a plan for engaging those guys, but that plan has now fallen apart. The combat music is activated, however. I'm not sure why. Does somebody have a target? Can somebody see something? You know, if you see something, say something, guys. Come on. You know the rule. Hey, Nick Stahl, open that door. So Nick Stahl's going to roll up the garage portal here. He, of course, sees nothing. Brilliant, Nick Stahl. I'm real glad I brought you. Lindsay Lohan, could you open the other door, perhaps, and maybe get vision on an alien for us? Nope, Lindsay Lohan also not interested in spotting an alien. Well, that's fine. I mean, they're right there, guys. I know where they're at. Come on. Alright, I'm a little salty. I'm just going to settle myself down. I'm a little salty for no particular reason. We're just going to have Nick Stahl disarm this bomb. Everything will be fine. Nick's going to take position up here by this truck.
Power node down. That'll buy you some time.
Did we need time to be bought for us there, Dr. Shane? I mean, do we seem in danger or for any unusual reason particularly rushed or in a hurry? I mean, we've been going at a pretty sedate pace through what is proven to be a very safe location for us, and you know, historically, Robert Loggia's pork store is, you know, one of the nicest places in XCOM. It's a lot like Disneyland. I mean, it's one of the happiest places in XCOM. Could you just land on this rooftop, Rihanna? I'm hoping this lands you. Yeah, okay, that's fine.
Cutting ignition.
We need to get Rihanna in a little better position, and I don't necessarily want to expend all of her fuel. We could blow this door open with Charlie Hunnam. There actually is some merit in that, but I think we'll hold off.
Watch.
Tara Reid, we'd like you to be in full cover at the end of wherever your move is, so that you can be totally concealed, and I think this is going to be the best possible situation for that. So Tara Reid can see the enemy, or at some point along that run could see the enemy, and was not revealed. Lindsay Lowe's going on Overwatch. Let's put Kesha here, in case we need her to detonate a proximity mine or some other manner of explosive. Every thin man in the universe is right here in a blob. Lindsay Lohan's going to kill one of them straight away. Charlie Hunnam, possibly another kill. Charlie shot him through the truck. That was some impressive shooting, Chuck. But Lindsay's revealed. Those guys are in a terrible spot, and one of them's getting shot, it looks like, by Kesha. Yep, right in the back. Or at least near the back. That was not a perfect shot there. On the plus side, good opportunities for some Psychic EXP for us here. So we got... Man, we got a... Okay, so every fucking enemy in the universe was in this truck. On the plus side, we can make that work to our advantage somewhat. Or not. Lindsay Lohan is now in a little exposed.
They're moving to flank me.
So, yeah, that was like 4 pods in a phone booth. Okay, then. So Robert Loggia's pork store is somewhat less of a happy place than it used to be. It's really gone downhill. The neighborhood's gotten kind of rough. Gotta say, it's not that good. So who all can you see here? You can kill pretty much any one of them. Honestly, I think killing the Seeker might be your most useful move here. So Katie Firework Perry starting things off strong with a kill for us. Honestly, before I have Tara Reid shoot, I'd really rather have her in a better position. She would be flanked there by, well, by that sectoid, which she is going to kill, and then go to town with... You know, this is somewhat risky. Let's see what this move looks like at the end of it. She's going to be revealed, but she has lightning reflexes, so it's not a problem. Also, there's the bomb. So here's what we're going to do. First off, we're going to shoot this sectoid in the back with a can't-miss kill shot. Bang. So he's dead. That's one guy sorted. And then it's going to be Psy Panic for both Psychic EXP and, you know, just fun and profit. Actually, that may not work. Let's hold off on that. The odds on that are a little bit lower than I was necessarily hoping for. Not sure where we need Nick Stahl yet. I'd like to have Kesha mind link with Tara Reid if possible, but I'm not sure we're going to get the opportunity to do that. Charlie Hunnam has double tap. What kind of shot you got, Chug? Alright, well, why don't you kill that guy? That's fine. Any day now. There you go. So Charlie's starting things off nicely with frankly, a monstrously huge critical. That was some vicious overkill. And then a 71% chance at this guy, which missed. No, that's a miss. No, it is a miss. God damn it, Charlie. That was a flank shot, too, man.
No damage. damage on selected target.
Yeah, we all saw, Charlie. You don't need to advertise your failure. So Lindsay Lohan is now in not a good position. But that could be rectified with some sharpshooting or a panic. She almost can't fail to kill. I mean, she literally can't fail to kill that guy. We would like to get the panic if at all possible, though, because we need the psychic EXP. John Leguizamo is in a position to contribute absolutely nothing here. Let's just move him forward. I think we're gonna have to try our Tara Reid gambit first. Rihanna, we actually could really use you up here in this fight some. Let's move Riri at a forward at a dash. She has, of course, low profile, so half cover is full cover for Riri. She has a flank shot there. Nick Stahl could run and gun, which honestly might be his best move. Let's do that. Nick, come help out the beleaguered Lindsay Lohan over here with some of your patented John Connoring skill. Also, you have taken possibly the worst path available to get to that location. Had any enemies been on Overwatch, every single one of them that was eligible, and i.e. on Overwatch, would have shot at you. You don't have lightning reflexes. I mean, I'm just pointing that out. You haven't learned lightning reflexes yet, so getting shot at repeatedly is not necessarily a quality play for you. This is only 70%. That's not fantastic. We're going to have to risk it, though. Should not have doubted Tara Reid. Really, we shouldn't have ever doubted our little minx. She is a deadly, deadly foe. So that just leaves us Lindsay Lohan and Kesha. Alright, then. Well, we got 2 units that gotta die and only 1 per... Alright, so Lindsay Lohan, take this flank shot. We need this to be a kill because I want your second unit... Alright, well, I shouldn't have doubted Lindsay Lohan because she shot that guy square in the fucking face. And then a 93% chance to panic. The remaining... And there we go. Alright, so Lindsay Lohan getting some nice work done for us there. And that leaves Kesha with some chances to contribute. No, never mind. I was going to say it leaves Kesha with some opportunities to contribute, but it really doesn't. Let's just have Kesha mind merge with Charlie Hunnam then. Or, I guess as they say in the parlance, drift with Charlie Hunnam? She's drifting? Am I using that word correctly? I think I am. Oh, also, we should probably maybe disarm a couple of these triggers or disarm the bomb itself. I would prefer it not explode. Also, I have guys just standing next to the trigger doing nothing.
I'm all right.
Of course you're alright, Tara Reid. Was there ever a doubt? I mean, seriously. Oh, hey, there's another Thin Man back there. 2 more. Wow, there's a lot of Thin Men in there.
There's heavy fire in this zone.
You're fine, Tara Reid. You're in full cover, you have low profile, and you've got a distortion field up. It doesn't get a whole lot safer. Alright, so Nick Stahl's going to advance to here. Going to buy us another turn, and then he's going to shoot this Thin Man in the back.
Seems you've bought yourself some time.
There we go. Alright.
Well, you know.
So Charlie Hunnam, or rather, sorry, that guy's name again? Nick Stahl, my hero, my personal savior. Nick Stahl, all about shooting guys in the back. I guess we'll put Katy Perry on Overwatch. We could do some pretty intriguing stuff here. Any of these shots that would get a kill is not going to count as a shot because Tara Reid has in the zone. You know what? Let's take a 62% chance here. All right, and that completely did not work out in any way, shape, or form. So, shit. All right, then we need somebody to go open that big garage door. Kesha, I'm thinking that's a you job.
That's affirmative.
Specifically because you won't draw Overwatch while the door is closed, and you're then going to open the door, and that makes having the door be closed not really much of an option any longer. Charlie Hunnam, slight advance for you, sir, and if you could avoid drawing Overwatch, I'd appreciate it, but if you do draw some, it's not necessarily the end of the world. You can withstand the hit, as evidenced right there. 5 damage is not much for you. It's not a problem at all. Alright, so that's got you in a fine position then, and I think what we'll do is just blow up every single possible position of cover in this entire pork store and make certain that our subsequent attacks are as devastating as possible. We're going to, of course, have Kesha there to help facilitate that with one of her fine handcrafted artisanal grenades. Assuming you know what, I'll just throw it at the side of beef. I don't even think Kesha can miss a side of beef. That's a pretty wide target. There we go. So 1 dead Thin Man, some others badly injured. Rihanna still has nothing to offer, so I guess you can go and Overwatch Rihanna in case somebody comes out on the rooftop or something, and maybe you can get a shot that way. Really just hoping, all we were hoping for from John Leguizamo was that he could maybe get vision on one of the enemies and we could panic it, but
Headed there now.
I guess that's not in the cards. We're going to buy ourselves another turn here. No Psi Panic available for Lindsay Lowe, of course, because Lindsay Lowe used hers, but that's okay. We can Mind Fray this chump. That's a little extra Psychic EXP for Lindsay. We do need to take care of this guy at some point, because eventually he will get unpanicked. I mean, it's not going to happen this turn, but eventually it will happen. He's probably going to make a break for some cover. Hey, another Thin Man. Yeah, that's actually a problem. Lindsay Lohan has... It's not an actual wound for Lohan, but she's in a pretty... Come on, Rihanna. Oh, Lindsay Lohan is in serious trouble. Very serious trouble. We have made a dramatic, critical, tactical mistake. 9 damage from Rihanna is good, but it's probably not going to be enough. Lindsay Lohan is very badly exposed here. John Leguizamo, you've got to save Lindsay's life. Way to not get it done. Yeah, we all noticed. Okay, it's up to you, Katy Perry. Oh, thank Christ, Katy Perry. Oh, listen to her roar, folks. That was a dramatic... This guy's Mind Frayed. He shouldn't be able to fucking hit shit. Alright. If that guy hit anything, I was going to be real salty. And this guy's panicked. He literally should not be able to shoot. Okay, so we're down to the regeneration phase. Whew. I was very worried about Lindsay Lohan for a moment there, because we can't afford to have Lindsay either injured or... Well, actually, killed, of course, obviously. We can't afford to have her killed. But even having Lindsay injured is a very, very serious problem. So much so, in fact, that I'm actually going to prioritize healing Lindsay Lohan over all other considerations. So, John Rat Leguizamo, a little bit of step to the left there, Time Warp style. Then switch over back to Lindsay Lohan. Not Charlie Hunnam. We're going to get Lindsay over here so that Lindsay can get some healing. Go ahead and patch her up. We gotta get Lindsay in perfect shape, Rat. There we go. Of course you're fine. That was all armor damage, Lindsay. Settle down. Slow your roll. You're not hurt. Chuck, what can you do, buddy? You have a double 42% double tap shot. That's really, quite frankly, pretty terrible. Still might be our best bet. Can you get a proximity mine up there, Chuck? Maybe. If we can get the elevation right, I think you can. I can't tell where that's going to land. You know what? I think that's sticking to the rooftop, but it looks okay. Toss it up there, Chuck.
Mine in position. Watch your step.
Not a perfect toss. Not even an ideal toss, but you know what? I think it might be a good enough toss that we can follow it up with a... Yeah, we're absolutely going to be able to follow that up with a grenade. We can land it right on there. So this is a kill for Kesha, then.
Throwing grenade.
Alternatively, we could have had Kesha panic one of these enemies. That might also have been a quality use of Kesha's time, but that's okay. Wouldn't mind getting a Mind Fray on that unit if we have someone available to deliver a Mind Fray. It does not look like we do, though. Let's get Katy Perry over here. Katy will not be on potentially life-saving Overwatch for us, but that's alright. We can't run and gun with Nick Stahl because it's on cooldown. We're just going to have Nick advance.
I'm gonna be sick.
You're not going to be... Oh, you're not going to be sick, Nick Stahl. Calm yourself down, Jesus. We are going to Mind Fray this shit, Brick. 1, because I want to give him an aim penalty. 2, I don't want him to be able to move very far. Also, he may still be panicked for another turn. I honestly can't remember. But mostly it's because I want Psychic EXP. Lindsay Lohan's going to be on Overwatch. Rihanna's going to shift over here to this corner, and we're going to put Rihanna on Overwatch. So any of these guys tries to do anything other than sort of fall back, and that guy's unpanicked now. This should not hit anything. Yeah, not surprising that that was a miss. Also, we only have 2 turns to disarm the bomb. I should probably maybe make a token effort at least for the disarm. That guy's on Overwatch. Somewhat of a problem. Not an insurmountable one, but a bit of a problem. What do you got for shots, Charlie? Bad ones. Okay, that's fine. Kesha, what's your chance to panic that guy? Well, that's perfect. Why don't you go ahead and take that? That guy's on Overwatch, so we can eliminate that by panicking him. He won't be overwatching shit. Now we can have Nick Stahl go blast him in the face, and alternatively, or not alternatively, but rather additionally, you get Psychic EXP for that as well, which is fine. Tara Reid, buy us a turn. And I think you can just then go on...
Strike one.
Just conceal yourself. You'll be fine. The Rat is in an okay position. We kind of need the Rat to be able to get vision on that last Thin Man. Still can't see him. God damn, Rat. You gotta get closer, buddy. I really don't like putting Lindsay Lohan back in the spot where she got shot earlier, but this time, it's Psi Panic for the Lohan. And this guy is going to wind up spending the entire mission panicked. And I got to say, that suits me just fucking fine. Rihanna, you're back on Overwatch. Charlie Hunnam, I don't know if you're actually capable of disarming a bomb, and I'm not going to run the risk that you are. I'm just going to have you walk over here and drop a nice grenade on this gentleman. He's panicked, so I mean, it's not like he's going anywhere. And after this turn, he's not going to have any cover anyway. There we go. 6 damage is acceptable. Nick Stahl can get this other bomb and take a crack at that guy, or at least at what's left of that guy. Reflex cannon for Nick, 16% chance, Nick. Yeah, let's just pretend nobody saw that, and we'll move you up here to get a flank shot since the only other unit on the map is panicked and can't shoot at you. We'll make sure and get you your second kill. Alright, so Nick Stahl so far doing alright. Clearly he doesn't like standing in acid, but I mean, hey, who does?
Location confirmed.
Last unit is panicked, so I'm okay with putting Katy Perry in some terrible cover. This guy should do nothing, which is exactly what he did, as expected. Nickery Dickory Doc is going to walk up around here, take this half cover, and shoot our Thin Man friend right in the back. This seems to be the Nick Stahl preferred method of fighting. He's not a big risk taker, is Nick Stahl. Pretty much goes for just the guaranteed slam dunk kills at every opportunity. That's a terrible percent chance, so let's go ahead and take the higher percentage shot. Still a miss, but not really a problem. Let's just have Tara Reid go close this out. I mean, Tara Reid could throw another panic, but let's save that other panic for the event that some run-ins come in when we disarm this bomb, because that's gonna happen.
He's dead.
So there's a kill for Tara Reid. Not that Tara Reid really needed a kill. We'll have a reload with her in the zone action. John Leguizamo, you think maybe, eventually, finally, you might contribute something to the mission? I mean, you are a healer, and you did patch up Lindsay Lohan, so I guess technically you did contribute something. Reload for Charlie Hunnam. Still 4 turns for the bomb, so we got plenty of time. Let's have L. Low move in. This should get her concealment. Yeah, she's going to be cloaked like the Predator. Here she comes. Predating, I guess, is what she's technically doing. Going to reload for Kesha, and that should be it. It should just be disarm the bomb. Let's have Nick Stahl go ahead and reload. He's not going to be doing anything else. Lindsay, if you would be so kind as to perhaps disarm the bomb, everyone would appreciate it. There we go. Bomb deactivated. Everybody's safe.
Now you just need to take out any active hostiles still in your locale.
Do you see any, Bradford?
Some intel that hostiles are advancing on your location.
Oh, is that a fact, Bradford?
Ready up. Objectives updated.
Okay, so they're advancing on our location. I guess we'll just have everybody go on Overwatch then, and when they drop in, we will kill the holy living fuck out of them because they're just fucking Thin Man. They have Charlie Hunnam fall back a bit. Nick Stahl probably is in a good position where he's at, should be totally safe. Katy Perry can Overwatch. Let's move Tara Reid into a Predator position. Like to have her cloaked up. I would prefer that Tara and Lindsay just not even be shot at if at all possible. The Rat can Overwatch. Rihanna should get a shot at this guy. How did you land and not fall through that glass, sir? That's actually... Oh, never mind. You didn't land on the glass. I was going to say, that's a pretty remarkable feat of cat-like grace, but since you didn't actually land on the glass, it's not that graceful. Rihanna killed something. More shots that are going errant at that guy on the roof. Wow, this is a lot of Thin Man, actually. Katy Perry may have just killed one. I believe she did. Okay. So, we're alright. Nick Stahl's in a bit of a problematic position, but not one I feel that he can't extricate himself from. He's got a pretty reasonable chance there. Lindsay Lohan is a bit exposed. You missed a 92% chance to hit Lindsay Lohan? Honestly, I'm shocked. There we go. Well, she made up for it with a quality shot there. She can also back up Nick Stahl in the event that he fails. Let's keep cloaked up. Oh, no, not going to be cloaked. But lightning reflexes is useful. This will help protect Nick Stahl. Were you seriously concerned? You're a distortion field lightning reflexes trooper. You shouldn't really be that worried, Tara Reid. Also, even if one of these guys hits, it's unlikely to do actual health damage to you. It's almost guaranteed to do nothing at all, just armor damage. And you're going to get some more psychic EXP when you panic that guy. So, I mean, it's really all-around win, Lindsay Lohan. Or Tara Reid, rather. Tara informing that man that he is going to die, and it was not actually a threat or anything from her. It was just a sincere and legitimate assessment of the situation. He is going to die. Lindsay just, or Tara rather, just wanted to make sure that he knew that.
Moving out.
Nick Stahl continues his campaign of shooting people in the back. There we go. Once again, You know, keeping score may not be the worst idea ever. Where is Rihanna? And how is it possible that Rihanna cannot see that guy? That is, to me, legitimately confusing. Alright, so let's move you to here, Rihanna. This should not draw Overwatch. Also, for some reason, you still can't see him. Okay, then. Charlie Hunnam? Oh, never mind. I was going to say Charlie Hunnam can see him, but you can't. That makes no sense to me. Can anybody get in a position to see that guy? I don't really think so. Anybody get a grenade up there? What about you, Kesha? Can you get a grenade up that high? I mean, it's a challenging throw, admittedly, and the angles are not good. Actually, she could hit him. I think she can. I saw... There. Right there. Go ahead and throw that. I'm interested to see what this does to the floor. So Kesha got 3 damage. Didn't improve our line of sight situation in any capacity. Can you maybe... John Leguizamo, can you get a shot? No, you have shots at nothing. Yeah, go on Overwatch then. I don't necessarily really like what Lindsay Lohan is in position-wise, but that's fine. I think we'll conserve that guy for yelling at a chocobo, and everybody else is just going to go on Overwatch. I'm a little worried about Nick Stahl. Is he about to get shot? Nope. Overwatch. Katy Perry. She is a lifesaver. And once again, saving a life. Good goddamn, Katy Perry. You are truly fantastic. Despite your proclivity for making sort of nonsensical music videos, Katy, I'm just going to take this opportunity to profess my undying love for you. Legitimate, undying love. I desperately am in love with you now, Katy Perry. Little bit of mind fray for our friend here. He's going to get mind frayed by anybody who has the ability to do so that we can get as much psychic EXP as possible. Who else has mind fray? Tara Reeds. Oh, okay, Tara Reeds is available. So we're going to try in an effort to get some extra psychic EXP for Kesha. We're going to bring Tara Reid out. We're going to see if Kesha can't mind merge with Tara Reid. Alright. How about John Leguizamo? Can you mind merge with him?
On the move.
What do you think, Kesha? Yes? Yeah, alright. So mind merge with John Leguizamo. That's good. Bolster John's willpower. John, now feeling emboldened by his newfound psychic friend. I gotta say, mind merging with John Leguizamo seems like that might be sort of unpleasant, but them's the breaks. We're gonna have him go ahead and brain drain our little friend over here. Very creepy laugh, John Leguizamo. I gotta say, your girl laugh is getting much better. Your impersonation, or rather, pretension of the female gender it's getting better and better and better. We could just kill him with Raleigh Beckett. Do we have anybody else who needs psychic EXP? No. Alright, well, let's just run and gun then. Nick Stahl probably needs EXP more than anyone else. And this is just a thin man, so it's going to be a drop in the bucket for Charlie Hunnam, but might not be an inconsiderable bonus for Nick Stahl. And there we go. Nikki. Bam! Good day. And that should be end of mission? End of mission. Alright. So Operation Stone Hero, a perfect success. We had no one injured. And, disarmed bomb, psychic EXP all around. And once again, Robert Loja's pork store continues to be the location for XCOM Triumph. There's just something about sausage links that makes our troopers want to fight and fight hard. I'd fight for sausage. Actually, I have fought for sausage, so, you know. I guess I understand where they're coming from.
I just hope the engineering crew can live up to the standards set by our troops.
I tend to concur, Dr. Shen. They did a fantastic job, and I'm pretty sure the engineering crew has not held up to the standards set by our troopers. And Nick Stahl, look at this. Look at this. Nick the Terminator Stahl kills 5 missions, 1. A 5-to-1 kill to mission ratio for Nick Stahl. Now, granted, that's like, you know, a major league hitter going up and getting a hit on his first at bat and saying, you know, I batted 1,000 at one point in the majors. That's effectively what we've done here, but still, 5-to-1. That's why he's the Terminator. Of course, when you shoot every one of your foes in the back, I guess it stands to reason that you might get the nickname Terminator. I digress. So that's Operation Stone Hero taken care of. 247 irrelevant credits and some additionally irrelevant panic reduction. And with that mission in the bag, then I think we'll go ahead and wrap things up. Of course, if you enjoyed the episode, feel free to drop a like down in the comments section. Your support really does mean a lot to us. And if you'd like to see more daily XCOM, consider subscribing as well. We'll see you again soon.